Hey everybody, Cole McCulley here, sending out love to all from sunny San Leon. Just wanted to send out thoughts and appreciation to all of our veterans here on Veterans Day, and actually every day. My daddy says America without her soldiers would be like God without his angels. On this Veterans Day, let us remember the service of our veterans, and let us renew our national promise to fulfill our sacred obligations to our veterans and their families who have sacrificed so much so that we can live free. This nation will remain the land of the free only so long as it is the home of the brave, and we have so many of them throughout our nation and throughout time. Now, my daddy's hero was most definitely his daddy. Jesse Calvin McCulley served in the Pacific from 1941 to 1945. And there's actually another man he looks up to, and that is Ronald Reagan. Daddy says his tribute to veterans is like absolutely no other. So I'm gonna give the stage to Mr. Ronald Reagan, and my daddy will have a little message at the end. So for now, this is Cole sending love to all from sunny San Leon.
We're gathered today, just as we have gathered before, to remember those who served, those who fought, and those still missing, and those who gave their last full measure of devotion for our country. One of those who fell wrote, shortly before his death, these words: "Take what they have left and what they have taught you with their dying, and keep it with your own, and take one moment to embrace those gentle heroes you left behind." Well, today, Veterans Day, as we do every year, we take that moment to embrace the gentle heroes of Vietnam and of all our wars. We remember those who were called upon to give all a person can give, and we remember those who were prepared to make that sacrifice if it were demanded of them in the line of duty. Most of all, we remember the devotion and gallantry with which all of them ennobled their nation as they became champions of a noble cause. We remember today that all our gentle heroes have given us a lesson in something more, a lesson in living love. Yes, for all of them, those who came back and those who did not. Their love for their families lives. Their love for their buddies on the battlefields and friends back home lives. Their love of their country lives. Our liberties, our values, all for which America stands, is safe today because brave men and women have been ready to face the fire at freedom's front. We see these men and know them once again, and know how much we owe them, how much they've given us, how much we can never fully repay. And not just as individuals, but as a nation, we say, we love you. Thank you all, and God bless you.
There are 4,048 gold stars. Each one represents 100 American military deaths. That means that more than 400,000 soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and military personnel lost their lives or remained missing in action in World War II. Of 16 million men, women in military service during the time, that number represents one death out of every 40. When an American went off to fight, the family often displayed in their window a flag bearing a blue star on a white field with a red border. If one of those dreaded telegrams arrived informing them of their family member's death, they would replace the blue star with a gold one, revealing that family's sacrifice. And here we mark the price of freedom. Sitting in front of this wall was a difficult time for Daddy and the most emotional of all. But I truly feel in my heart it was at this moment that he had a great sense of sadness for all those young men and women that he stood so proudly beside, and they gave the ultimate sacrifice, and at the same time bringing a feeling of closure to all they had accomplished and what individuals like myself can be so proud of today. I'm so blessed to have my parents, my family, and this wonderful country that we can all call home and can live in every day with peace and freedom. On behalf of the American nation, we can, with great pride, say thank you.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the